Hi, one forum news brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and your likes will be highly appreciated. Today, let us have conversation about something that is morality and politics. Yes, some of you are of the view that there is no morality in politics, and I agree with you. And there is never going to be morality in politics. I have a lot of many reasons to back that point. So be in touch. Now, let's start from this angle. Politics by itself, or politics by definition, is conflictual. Why am I saying so? Look at something like who gets what, when, and how. That is conflictual. Because for you to be able to get something, you have to use some means. And they argue that the end justify the means, mostly in politics, yes. So who gets what, when, and how? For you to be able to get that national cake or something small, there is a need for you to fight and struggle over it. And also for you to be able to get power, you have to struggle over it. That is why you cannot divorce or remove struggle from politics. Politics is always about struggle. And once there is something like that that we call struggle, there will surely be betrayal and sabotage. That is why it's very difficult for you to separate conflict from politics. If I say conflict, not about just gun or using of gun, but disagreement here and there, a misunderstanding when it comes to politics. Now let's take a look at some of the scholars that support this argument. Niccolo Machiavelli, he's of the view that there is always immorality in getting things done in politics. That is why there is no morality in politics. And also, his view is supported by one guy by name Vladimir Lenin. Yes, he's of the view that there are no morals in politics. He was blunt about this. There is only expediency. Yes, that's the argument that he also made. That is why don't be surprised when you see brothers fighting over the same thing called power. Yes, you see people from one family are now rivals because of power. That is politics for you. That is why there is always this argument that those that are in our societies that hold the values of morality, they are not supposed to be part of politics. We are talking about the Muslim clerics, we are talking about the pastors and the reverends, we are talking about archbishops, we are talking about the chiefs, yes, traditional rulers. I'm talking about traditional rulers. They are not supposed to be part of politics. But what do we see this day and age? They've all been roped in because politicians know very well that they lack morality. So for them to have some iota of morality, there is a need for them to bring in or to rope in some pastors, some Muslim clerics, some traditional rulers. But the actual fact is, even they coming in shows that even they themselves, they don't hold any morality. Once you are a politician and you are a Christian, sorry, not a Christian, but you are a pastor or a reverend, as well as a Muslim cleric or a traditional ruler, if you are not careful, the powers of politics will convince you and confuse you, and they will not uphold to the morality of society again. That is why they always dissuade pastors as well as the cleric, that's Muslim clerics as well as traditional rulers, from politics. They must not mingle or enter into politics. But that is what we see today. Yes, because struggle for power. Everybody is interested in having the share, having something small to survive on. It's all about survivability. That is why politics remain something that you cannot divorce from immorality. Yes. Let's take a look at something. Now, you're all fighting for one position and the other person seems to be a threat to you. What are you going to do? Definitely you betray that person. You sabotage that person. Yes. There is nothing you can do about it. That is the power of politics. That is why there is inseparability when it comes to politics and morality. Yes, the immorality. I'm talking about the immorality. You cannot separate the two of them. They are together and they'll forever be together. Let's look at something also. Politics is full of corruption. Yes. Whether I like it or not, politics is full of corruption. Now, go and do this for this community. But someone may decide, oh, in doing this, I need to get this from it. That is corruption. And for you to be able to achieve something, you need to take something from the other person. That's bribery and corruption. That's how it is. They go hand in hand. That is why the arguments still remain the same, that there is not going to be any morality in politics. Those that are in it and are saying that they are moral, quoting Bible scriptures, quoting Quran and things over there, they are just fooling themselves and fooling the public. Yes. And I know that the public themselves, they know that there is no morality in politics. That is why it cannot be seen. And someone may ask, why is it like that? It is like that because we, the human beings, we move into politics to corrupt politics. That is human nature. That is why when you go into politics, you see people that are bad. And if you go into the world of society, those are not even part of politics. there is also some level of bad behaviors among them. That is how the life is. So, for morality to be instilled in politics, there is a need for the human being. That is the human nature. The human beings have to change before we can see morality in politics. That is why the arguments still remain the same, that there is and there will never going to be morality in politics, because politics by definition is conflictual and it remains so. Please, for more about things like this, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. When it comes to things about politics of Africa and historical antecedents, things about anything security and crime, we'll be here to analyze and bring everything down to your understanding. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best always. Thank you so much.